Oh my god, that is so soft.
A few moments earlier.
Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Belinda, and this is Intolerantly Yours. We cook, bake, and chat about life with celiac disease, food intolerances, and allergies.
We explore the food industry, share our challenges, and prove that great taste has no limits.
Bonjour! Today we're solving one of the biggest myths in baking, that gluten-free bread can't be crusty, chewy, and delicious. We're talking about gluten-free baguettes, classic French-style, long loaves with crisp crust and soft center. We got inspired by a recipe online, so let's try it.
Yeah, so first things first, what is gluten-free flour? Unlike wheat flour, gluten-free flours come from a variety of sources. From rice, potatoes, corn, nuts, seed, legumes, the list goes on.
But here's the catch. Gluten is the protein that gives wheat its stretch and structure.
Without it, your dough can get a little, let's say crumbly. So the trick is knowing which flours to mix to get that perfect texture.
As someone with intolerances
Or celiac disease,
you want to eat not just gluten-free, but also healthy. One of the biggest misconceptions about gluten-free diets is that they are automatically healthy, and they are not. Gluten-free simply means removing the protein gluten from the flour. Many gluten-free products use ingredients that aren't always the best for your health.
yeah, and like a good example of this is rice flour, which can contain arsenic. Levels vary by country, but there's not a region that is completely free of it. For example, boiled rice is lower risk because you soak it and you cook it, which washes most of the arsenic out. Rice flour, however, is usually made from raw rice, so the arsenic remains.
Eating small amounts occasionally is fine, but many gluten-free breads and mixes rely heavily on rice flour. For those on strict gluten-free diets, this can add up.
Yeah, so guys, don't be lazy and do your research, not like me in the beginning. Here's what you'll need for this recipe. Gluten-free flour blend that we will prepare soon, lukewarm water, yeast, psyllium husk, which is the secret weapon, olive oil, and a little vinegar and salt. The psyllium husk creates a gel that mimics gluten, so you can shape the loaves like real baguette dough.
So, first, let's make our psyllium gel by mixing water with the psyllium husk. To continue, let's create our base for this recipe by combining our dry ingredients. The flour blend consists of cornstarch, millet flour, buckwheat flour, sugar, salt, and yeast. If these are not good options for your dietary restrictions, you can find alternatives for each flour in the description. Check if the gel has been formed. Let's wait 1-2 minutes longer. Now it's ready. Make a well in the middle of the dry ingredients and add the psyllium gel, olive oil, and vinegar. Knead the dough until it's smooth and all the ingredients are evenly incorporated.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, it looks like real bread dough. This is quite heavy.
You want me to do it a bit?
Yeah, please. We switch now.
A few minutes later.
So the final dough should be fairly soft, but it shouldn't be too sticky. Shouldn't be too sticky to the touch. So resist the temptation to add more flour to the dough because that can make your baguettes dense and dry. Turn out the dough onto a lightly floured work surface and divide it into 3 equal portions. Each should weigh around 330 grams. Give each portion of dough a gentle knead to ensure that they're perfectly smooth. When you shape the baguettes, work on a lightly floured surface. Our first baguette, it looks like a worm.
Now it is time to proof the baguettes. Lightly flour the baguettes on all sides to ensure that they don't stick, in this case, to the kitchen towel that we're using. Place them next to each other. Make sure each piece of bread has enough space to grow. Cover them lightly with plastic wrap to prevent them from drying out. Leave them in a warm spot for about 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Or until they have doubled in size. They're still too small.
Now preheat the oven for at least 45 minutes at 250 degrees Celsius and place a metal tray or dish with ice cubes on the bottom of the oven to generate some steam in there.
Yeah, it is important here to not use any glass baking dish as it could shatter due to temperature change. So let's go.
A few minutes later.
After your baguettes have doubled in size, it's time to finally put them in the oven. We're going to place them in this tray with baking paper. We will slash them. Et voila! Laurent! Laurent! Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Laurent! Laurent!
Let me take the knife. I will continue this.
Laurent! Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
I'm scared.
What's your name?
What happened to you now?
A few moments earlier.
So now that the baguettes are in the oven, bake them at about 250 degrees Celsius with the steam on for 10 minutes.
Do not open the oven door during that time. After the 10 minutes, open the oven door and let out the steam and remove the bottom baking tray.
Close the oven, reduce the oven temperature to 220 degrees Celsius and bake for another 15 to 20 minutes longer or until the baguettes are deep golden brown.
We will write down all of these steps in the description below because it can get a little bit confusing with all these temperatures and minutes.
15 to 20 minutes later.
The baguettes are finished.
Now place them on a rack to cool down.
Yes.
Oh my god, look at them.
They look so cute actually. Right, let's put them right here at the center. And here is the pro advice you need. Don't skip the psyllium husk. It's what helps the dough hold together.
A super hot oven and the steam burst at the start gives you the crackly crust.
Let the baguettes cool slightly before slicing. It finishes that crumb perfectly.
Oh, listen to the crust.
Beautiful crust, soft middle, and all gluten-free. I'm telling you, French friends would approve. I mean, I don't have French friends. Do you have French friends? French friends? Do you?
Yeah.
Would they approve?
Yeah, I think so. Since you're gluten-free, have you ever craved French toast?
Yeah.
I know I have. Up next, we're gonna bake gluten-free sandwich bread, where we'll also explore about different gluten-free flour blends and how to create your own homemade blends for delicious cooking and baking.
So, drum rolling. Let's try our first ever self-made baguettes. So excited.
So go ahead on it.
Do I just break it in the middle? Okay,
go
let's
for
just
it.
sew it. Okay.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Okay, that
Let's
looks
smell it.
nice.
It smells like gluten
Baguette.
bread. It smells like gluten baguette. I think you couldn't tell that it is gluten-free, to be honest. I think it smells a bit like there is...
You know what I really like about this bread is the softness, and it's quite... What would you call this? Mushy.
It has the right texture, I would say.
Oh, I tried it already, I'm sorry.
You can try it. Can you bite one time the baguette for us?
Sure.
Oh my god, that is so soft.
Look at this. It's good. It smells very
Wow,
good.
it's really soft.
We should have made more. So
Really
Freddy,
good.
try it for us as well. We want to know what you think.
Oh.
Because he's not gluten-free. I think a non-gluten-free person should always try it because...
You try.
They can tell if it's different. How do you like it?
It really tastes like normal bread.
And I cannot with the softness, guys.
Goal achieved. So guys, thank you for watching.
And stay tuned for the next one, for the gluten-free sandwiches.
That was good.